Hey guys, I'm currently doing a giveaway on this channel. This is the last day to enter, so make sure you do. Alright, what is going on guys? Welcome back to another video. Now in today's video, I'm going to be talking about a little tutorial, how to join a guild, how to make money off of a guild trader, things like that. So if you're like me and you're new to the game, you might be thinking, well, how do I join a guild and how do I do certain things? And I realized that there's not very many tutorials on this. I looked up tutorials on YouTube for this for a very long time. Well, it might be really simple after you figure it out, but it's extremely annoying and frustrating to figure out if you're a new person, you've never really played the game, you're not experienced. I don't really think it's fair that it's so difficult to figure things out. Like, I was fortunate enough to meet some people on here that really, they coached me up, they helped me a lot, and I'm more educated on the game so I can make tutorials like these because there's not really anyone making tutorials. I guess everyone's assuming that everyone knows what to do, but really new people are going to have an extremely hard time figuring out how to do something like join a guild. So today I'm going to be talking about how to join a guild. Now, first things first, you must be level 10 before you can even create a guild or join a guild. After you're level 10, you can do both, but I'm going to show you how to join a guild really quick or how to create one. So what you need to do is you need to go to social, you need to go to guilds, and then if you're just now level 10, it's only going to have the new, which is create a new guild. There's not going to be your memberships, there's not going to be anything. It's just going to be that. So you might be saying, well, how do I join a guild? Because I think at a low level, you're not really going to want to create a guild because what's the point in that? There's not going to be any members if you create a guild at level 10, and you can just invite random people, but you're not going to have very many members, so there's not really a big point in having a small guild when you can join a big guild. So I know you might be confused, how am I supposed to get into a guild? So my recommendation to you is I would say go into an ESO forums or look on YouTube, guilds in ESO and whatever console you play on or PC, and then say, I want to join a guild, and you can find guilds that people will allow you to join. They can be big or small. I'm saying really just make sure they have 50 members. I'll let you know why in a minute, but you have to be invited to that guild. You cannot just join any guild. You can't click on somebody and join their guild. You can request to join a guild, but someone has to invite you to their guild. You cannot simply just join a guild. It's difficult, I would say, to get, if you're not playing with anyone or any friends, it's difficult to be invited to a guild, but luckily I found some people that invited me to their guild, which is a very massive guild. So if you guys can't find anyone that will invite you to their guild, just go online, look up some guilds or something like that, or you can just try to join chat with a bunch of random people, and maybe they'll be nice enough to tell you about their guild because, there's tons of parties. I met a couple people that traveled in parties of like 20 or 30, so they're all in the same guild if they're all in the same party more than likely. So just try to ask around, try to join a guild, for free. No one's going to be mad at you if you try to ask. Everyone's just trying to get more people in their guild, so I'm sure they'll take you happily. Now, one thing I need to say is that it is mandatory to have 50 people in your guild, basically, because if you create a guild and for whatever reason you decide that you don't really want to invite anybody, you have 2 or 3 of your friends, well, while you can do missions and things like that together, you cannot simply sell or buy things with a mass amount of people. Now, the guild I am currently in is called Trinity, and there is about 500 people in it. Now, I honestly don't know if that's a large number or not, but that seems like quite a few people at the very least. So one thing I would like to say is that if you don't have 50 members, there's pretty much no point in even doing it because you're not going to be able to purchase anything from anyone. You're not going to get a wide variety of items. So if you are interested in how to buy items or how to make money really off of doing this, you are going to want to find your guild trader. Now, if you don't know where your guild trader is, if you go to your guild, it should say somewhere in there, like at the very top right here, it says the Orahasol, however, in Vakel Guard, which is the location, but in the announcements it's a little bit more descriptive. It says the Vakel Guard Outlaws Refuge. So there may not be announcements because this one is very uniform, but at the very least it lets you know where this is, where to look for it. So this is the guild trader. Now, you might be wondering, how am I going to make money off this? How do I use it? So what you can do is you can browse, you can sell, and these are your listed items. Right here, I have a Dwemer Theodolite head currently listed for 29 days for 20,000 gold, which that might seem like a lot, but I'll explain it in a minute. Anyway, when you browse, you can look up anything. As you can see right here, I have basically everything available. I'll just submit it, and you can get a list of all the items that are currently up for auction. The max amount of time you can put them up is 30 days, and the minimum I think is like 1 day or something. So you're going to want to put things up for a while, obviously, because not everyone gets on every day. And it's really important that you're looking for these. Like, if you are interested in a specific thing, all you have to do is go select level type, or if that's part of it, you can select whatever you need, like a weapon. You can select if it's one-handed, two-handed. You can get really specific. You can go through the price, because I'm sure not everyone has 2 million. And then you can select the quality, legendary, epic, because it's really uniform. It's good to find what you're looking for. Like, if I wanted this axe right here, it'd be really simple. I just simply buy it for 1,000 gold. And I'm gonna warn you, most of the items that everyone sells is a extremely high level. So if you're low level, you're probably not gonna be able to buy a lot of things. But like I did, I got a bunch of those pet parts, and I just have them all for sale. And eventually, when they do sell, you'll be making a ton of money off of it. So what I do have to say is that a really nice thing is, if you walk up to a guild trader and you try to sell one that is not yours, they'll say, no, you can't sell for whatever reason. It'll say you need to have 50 members in your guild, which doesn't even make sense. But you can buy from any guild member. While you cannot sell at any guild station, you can buy from any guild member. So if you are specifically looking for an item and your guild trader does not have it, just go to a different guild trader and look for it, because you can buy from any one of them. And it's really nice because, it makes sense why you shouldn't be able to sell, because you're not a part of the guild. They can't just have random people. But if you're looking for something extremely specific and you cannot find it, you can go through all the guild traders and find it. It's really nice. I think it's pretty cool that they allow you the freedom to buy from whoever you want. But anyway, guys, that is pretty much just the basics. I tried to get specific enough for you guys to know how to join a guild and how to make a little bit of money. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I hope this tutorial was helpful. I don't know how many views this is going to get, but I hope it at least helps somebody out looking for this. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you leave a like, I really appreciate it. Let's try to get 5 likes. We can smash that easy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Signing off.